Hi, this is Ellen Goldfinch, the Oatmeal Librarian, coming to you today with a little demonstration of search engines that are not necessarily Google, but are probably powered by Google. These search engines are designed for students. We're going to start out with Refseq, and I'm going to pick a topic like the Battle of Vimy Ridge, which is often studied by Canadian students. So let's have a look and see what Refseq has to offer. Now, as I've said in another movie, usually anything that is powered, any search engine powered by Google will put Wikipedia on top because Google always will put those sites that are most frequently accessed at the top of their list, and Wikipedia is probably the most popular information source. However, here we're seeing some other very good sources, some by the Veterans of Canada, Princeton University, and you can see we have a few pages. I'm just going to skip to page 9 just to see if there's anything else. And yes, there are more sites that could be useful. But what I would like to look at is the documents. And here you can actually find PDF documents that might provide you with more information. So we have a few here that have maps. We have some from the Department of Defense, etc. So this might be very, very useful for you. I'm just going to peek down to the bottom and look, it even does say try this search out on other websites. So there you have it. This was Refseq. That's the first one I wanted to show you. The second one, which is a very useful one, and the whole idea is that it's cutting out sites that the search engine thinks are not going to provide you with relevant websites. So I'm going to smack in Vimy Ridge into this one again. And here we find quite a few sites as well. But if you give it a minute, you really get a good sense with Sweet Search on what kind of information is on the site, and it will highlight the keywords that you used. So this one is very handy for making sure that you are getting relevant information. This is a fun one. You've got some war diaries here, and I always think it's good to use primary sources. One thing that Sweet Search does provide for high school students is a list of, I'll go to the top here, a list of sites that it thinks would be useful. And one thing that you might definitely want to have a look at is something like Son of Citation Machine, which will actually do your citing for you. Have a look at that definitely. Another possible search engine is academicindex.net, and you can even pick specific things to look in only, just for the heck of it. Let's see if we can find any Battle of Vimy Ridge government documents. So I've just checked government documents. I'm assuming that it's just going to limit it to that. And yes, here we have it. Vimy Ridge Day in Canada, a photo. Much of it is photos, it seems to me. So let's play with this a little bit. Let's go back and let's look at this. Oh, you can narrow it down. So you could do music. Let's narrow it down to social sciences here. So Canada in the First War, Canada in the First World War, oral histories. This all looks like very useful information. I'm going to show you Wolfram Alpha, which is a computational index. This is a search engine that deals more with numbers. And here I'm going to show you an example from Canada. And so you can see it's going to give you lots of statistics. We'll get rid of this. So you can see the life expectancy is 81.5, languages spoken, and how many people are in the major cities of Canada. But if you want to do something fun, you can take your name, and I'll take my first name, Ellen. And I don't want Ellen DeGeneres. I just want me. So I'm going to search that, my first name, and I'm going to show you that it will even give you statistics on names, on all kinds of things. And I now find out that my name is ranked 700th and that over the years, less and less people have been named Ellen. So that's Wolfram Alpha. The other thing which is a lot of fun is airplanes overhead. So wherever you are in the world, you can find out who's flying over you right now. Lastly, I wanted to show you Google Scholar. This only looks at scholarly sources. So I'm going to do Vimy Ridge. But previously I had a look through and I found this website on Google Scholar from National Defense and the Canadian Armed Forces, the Use and Abuse of Battle, Vimy Ridge, and the Great War over the history of the First World War. So you can find a lot of interesting information on Google Scholar, which will knock out sort of some of the more popular websites that you've seen before. So there you have it. Let's go through again one more time. There was Refseq, Sweet Search, academicindex.net, Wolfram Alpha, and Google Scholar. Happy searching!